Right. There we go. Now we got video. Welcome to the boot camp coaching call. Let's get some cameras going. I love it. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Kristen. Good to see you guys. Good to see you again, Kristen. And you as well, Marianne, of course. Cool. Looks like we got you guys. So let's get to it. I was shocked, Kristen, about what you shared last time about the flaws in Norway when it comes to this stuff. I mean, it's insane. I had
Yeah.
It's wild.
Which,
I'm writing a book right now, as I think I mentioned, and I was like, asked my team to like, can you check like what are the laws here, and like, am I doing something that I could get in trouble for? 'Cause I definitely have some things to say about the quote unquote health quote unquote care system in this country and other places, and they're like, yeah, in America we have this thing called the First Amendment, and so your speech is protected. I'm like, that's a pretty smart thing. I kind of like
yeah,
the First
but yeah,
Amendment.
we sort
Yeah,
of have that here as well, but sort of it's put in the background for
yeah.
health, it seems.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's the thing that's so beautiful about the First Amendment, right? Is that it's the First Amendment. It's like it's in the Constitution. And it's like, I mean, there's right now, there are people like Hillary Clinton's in the past week have been talking about like and New York Times and other media have been talking about the need to fix the First Amendment because they don't like the fact that they can't censor. But oh my God, I'm fucking appreciative of this. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So tell me, give me an update. What's going on? How can I serve? Sorry, I just gotta adjust my neck here. Where you at with it? What can I'm putting you on the spot, Kristen. What's going on? How can I?
it's me again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still working out. You said I needed to find out who I'm going to serve.
Yeah.
So I've been using 3 years to still not be quite sure about that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how is that serving you to not be clear about that?
Yeah, it's not it doesn't make it much easier to make a product or do the sale
Right.
thing or know what I'm writing about. Yeah.
Right. But one of my core principles is that if someone has been in your life for more than a few months, it's because you're unconsciously committed to it being that way. So there's some unconscious commitment that you have to being stuck when it comes to this. Which means it's doing something for you. Maybe it's keeping you safe, or it's proving that, look, I can't do this. It's like some sort of victimhood or something. Like, what is it? Why? What is it doing for you? If you're honest with yourself.
Yeah, it can keep me a little safe if
Mm-hmm.
sort of if I'm not selling, I don't sort of have to to make the product and
Right.
maybe fail or
Yeah.
find out that I am not cut out for this. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. It can be so many things, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming these are parts of it, right? Since you mentioned them.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what I found is that we can work on stuff for so long, but we have this tendency to become addicted to our negative patterns, right? To the things, the patterns that don't serve us. And then as long as that addiction is there, my favorite thing has been having this addiction, this unconscious commitment to not being able to figure out my marketing, right? Like, oh, I can't figure out my marketing. It's so hard to grow this company. And then, like, while I'm in that state, I go out and I hire this consultant and pay them 30,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 or whatever. And it doesn't do shit because my commitment is going to beat the crap out of whatever they're doing. And so it's a very effective way to lose a lot of money, or like not lose,
Mhm.
but use them, let's say, ineffectively. So yeah, where's and let me so Tony Robbins talks about the six human needs. we all have a need for certainty,
Mhm.
right? So I'm hearing that this might, like, being safe, like you don't have to feel like you're a failure and not cut out for this. Like there's some level of certainty for you in this. There's also the need for uncertainty. So variety for being able to hang on. I'm just going to mute. There's someone that's bringing some background noise here. So uncertainty of variety. So it can be a place that we're happy, and then we can go to a place where we're really sad and depressed. That can bring some variety. There's a need for significance. Look, I have bigger problems than everybody else. Like I'm so significant, my problem, like that kind of thing. There can be a need for love and connection by going there with like, yes, this is so hard. And then other people, we can get connection from others, or sometimes ourselves, like, oh yeah, it's so hard. Like it's a way we can get connection with self. And then the last two are growth and contribution, the need for it to grow, to feel like we're growing, and the need to contribute to others. Usually they're not the ones that we get negatively addicted to in this way. But what he says is like, once you have something that meets three or more of these six basic human needs, it gives rise to an addiction. And so I've definitely seen that in my life. I can see how a lot of my issues were just me being addicted to it being that way. And as long as I was addicted, then like I could hire all the coaches in the world, and I could do all the consultants and do all the things, and it fucking didn't make any difference. How does this land with you? Wait, you're muted again. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I know I am addicted to learning. So I sort of just keep on rolling on
Yes.
something else
Yeah.
instead
Yeah.
of building my own thing.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think that's maybe my biggest, yeah, to implement instead of just participating in,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
lives
Yeah.
or school or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can totally relate to that as well. It's always been also been one of my big ones. And again, it's like it's masking up something that it's keeping you
Mm.
safe to do that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you put yourself out there and jump into the ring, into the arena, then you might get, you know, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
get punched in the nose, or realize that you didn't have it in you, or whatever it is.
Yeah, or yeah, it doesn't help with the regulations that we already talked about. So
Yeah.
I'm really afraid of sort of stepping. I don't feel like you. I also have passion for the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel I can sort of step into, yeah, something that shouldn't be public when
Yeah.
I know when my or where my public is, or publicity. Who is listening? Maybe.
Wait, can you say more
Yeah,
about
like
that?
who is listening? Are they sort of authorities or yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Well, are you saying like core listening as in like doing something that's against the law, or
It's so easy to just step over, as we already talked about. You can't even
yeah,
tell your own story. So it's so easy
right.
to just step over the threshold of what's,
Got it.
yeah,
Yeah. Um,
and
yeah,
just
and
to
so
know all these, yeah, yeah. Like,
well, I mean, and it's a very convenient, like if you're looking for an excuse to stay stuck, right? That's a good one. Like
yeah.
that can be used for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can, yeah.
So it's like it's like they say, like either piss or get off the pot, right? And so either you figure out how to draw a line somewhere and be like, this is what I feel like I'm comfortable in saying, and this is stuff I'm not going to say, but I might maybe imply or maybe not even touch that,
Mm.
or and you just fucking go for it and like let the chips fall as they may, or you're like, all right, I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to just do something completely different or move to a different country. But like, make up your mind, make a choice, get fucking on with it.
Yeah, I have been thinking about just not having it live because that's of course where the biggest mistakes can be made to have a live
Uh-huh.
audience.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or have it live but not record it. And then but
Yeah.
avoid the censorship platforms like YouTube or whatnot.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What's the you feel there's I feel like sadness, hesitation, like I don't know. There's
Yeah, I have been working on this for 3 years or maybe four now. So
yeah.
yeah, it's just it's a sort of a reluctance to start because I've already put in so much work and I haven't really got started.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm reluctant to sort of sell because I'm not sure what I will be able to deliver because yeah, I don't have I haven't shown to myself that I already have it in me to do it. Mm.
But you will, I mean, nobody's ever done something new that they already showed they could do, right?
Yeah, but just without having even created module one for 4 years, I feel that maybe mm,
Yeah.
postponing a bit too much.
Okay. So, first off, it's very helpful to have a very short memory.
Hmm.
We all do this, right? Where we're like, oh, I've tried all these times and I haven't, and we can get stuck in all that. Like, today's day one. Forget the fucking past. You're starting over today. You might
Mm.
fail. That's fine.
Mm.
But forget the past. You're here right now. The
Mm.
past has no bearing on you right
Mm.
now. What is it that you want to, let's just decide right now. Who do you want to serve? What problem do you solve for them?
The people I have attracted is mostly from the medical medium, and I said that I would sort of teach them medical medium stuff, but I'm landing on the food
Okay. Who do you
possibly
want to
regulation.
serve? Who would make your heart sing to serve?
Yeah, people who are wanting to go, who are already health conscious and eating vegan, but maybe to get them off gluten, for example, or yeah, to help them develop an even better, to get them to have more to choose from, like
Mm-hmm.
using quinoa instead of bulgur, for example. It can be just simple as that, but to help them dive into a better protocol.
Okay. Love it. And what's the unique thing that you bring to this? It doesn't have to be unique in the world, but what's the thing that you really bring to this?
I am a naturopath, homeopath. I have many modules, or yeah, what do you call it? I have many.
Cool. And what does that do for them?
It can help them to sort of get questions answered in yeah, holistic health.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay. All right. So I would say my invitation to you is just fucking stick with this. Let's work with people who are health conscious and already working with their diet and who, for whatever reason, feel like they're stuck. Maybe it's just like it's not inspiring for them. Maybe they need to go gluten free and they haven't quite figured out how to do that, or there's something it's just not really exactly doing for them what they want it to do, and you bring it a fresh perspective. Okay, so that totally works. That totally works. And now you're just talking about the fucking food. You can talk about
mm,
food if you don't talk about what it's doing for them, right?
mm.
Am I right?
Yeah, but that's the problem. I don't know what I can say about the food. The result, since it's health.
No. But what I'm saying is that if you're getting people who are already health conscious and they kind of know, what if you can teach them the food, what foods to eat, but you're not claiming that it's going to solve their health problems. You're not claiming that it's going to do something for them. And you can just, maybe you can like focus on the food. You're allowed to say, tell people, hey, bulgur, like quinoa is great. Like quinoa is better for you than bulgur. And you don't say why. You just say, hey, it is. And like, if you want to Google this, like you can, and maybe here's some, I don't know, like maybe you can skirt it like that. But what I'm saying is like, focus on the food and people who trust you to tell them the right thing. And you can say up front, hey, I can't tell you exactly why this is better because for legal reasons. Like, and then you can make the state into the enemy. It's always helpful to have an enemy, right? So, hey guys, I can't tell you why it's better, but my entire background says that it is, and I would love it. We could get. I'd love to tell you, but legally I'm not allowed to. So do your own research. But this is the answer, and just talk about it like that, and make it fun. Make it something between you guys. Yeah, I love the smile. I love to see the smile here. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're attracting people who already believe what you believe. You don't need to convince them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about all the fucking assholes who don't believe what you believe. It's not your business. It's not your problem.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking to people who believe what you believe. I believe that eating healthy is like key to all the things you want the most in life. I'm not mentioning health. We all know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not using the words. All right.
Yeah.
And we can talk like that because we know what the fuck, we know what we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Helpful.
And then my invitation to you is to really sit with what is the resistance about? Like, what is it really giving you to stay addicted like this? What do you get out of being a victim in this area of your life? And I say that with all the love in the fucking world because I know that you're so much better than that and you deserve so much more. And we all do this. But you've done victim for long enough.
I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I will look into it. Thank you.
My pleasure. I love you and I want to fucking see you crush it out there for you. I love seeing that smile. You're so beautiful when you smile. And I know how many people are struggling and suffering because you're not in their lives. Yeah.
Good reminder.
Yeah. And don't do it for them. Do it for you. Because you fucking deserve to be happy. Happy. Yeah. Have a good life and have all the things that you dream of. You deserve that. Time.
Thank you.
It's time. Yeah. Thank you, Kristen. Appreciate you. All right. Who wants to chat next? Who has the guts? Raise your hand, click on the thing down there. And if nobody's going to raise their hand, I'm just going to call on you guys because that's what I do. That's what I do. Who wants to do it? Who wants to go first? Remember, no crying on the boot camp calls. Just kidding. You can cry. All right, let's do it. Kim, what's up? It's good to see you.
Thank you. So interesting to listen to Kristen. It reminded me, when I was in graduate school, I loved researching. I would just keep researching and researching, but then actually sitting down to write the paper, it took me forever to get, it would have to be like, oh my gosh, if I don't start it now, I'm not going to be able to hand in a paper. So I hadn't thought about that in terms of like how I'm running my business. And
it's
then,
so common. It's so common.
Yeah.
I've done it so much.
So it's like with everything, like writing email, it just helped me to realize like, oh, this isn't new to me, right? Like this is just my MO. And I think like you said to Kristen, it's something to kind of sit with. And I know there's something for me about like putting it out there and like showing up. Like like in the way I dress and the things I do, it's like I'm always trying to hide in a way. And so it's hard to market a business when you're trying to hide.
Yes.
But forgive me, I think I might be circling around a little bit here, a little stream of consciousness. But the last time we talked, I really have been sitting with that. And then a couple nights ago, after my yoga class, after class, I have tea and cookies to help build community. And people often just like grab and go, but these three women stayed. And I used to do yoga therapy in an eating disorder clinic. And so two of the women came from that background. And we just got into this really beautiful discussion about being kind to ourselves. And like the one woman's training for a 10K, and she was talking about, she has this mantra of, like when her mind says, I can't do it, I can do it because I'm already doing it, when she starts running. And then I shared with them, I saw this song a couple of months ago on Facebook. It was this woman with her disabled daughter, and she was singing this self-image. It's like, I love my body from my head to my toes. And so it's like this little ditty. I love my face, my eyes, my mouth, my nose. And at the end of it is, I say I love me every day. And so I'm not a singer, but I sang that to them. And it was like the one woman in particular brought her to tears. And I just was like, afterwards, I was like, this is my mission. This is who I am, like this is what I offer that's different to the yoga world. And then as Kristen was talking, years ago, I created this event called Realize Your Radiance. And it was like this day-long positive body image event for women. And I did it for 10 years. And it was amazing. I had really great speakers come. Like I had like 3 breakout sessions and then 2 keynote speakers every day and lunch. And it was this really beautiful event, but it never, it was so much work and it never did more than break even. Mm. So, and it didn't bring me business to my studio either. And so I just got burnt out and tired of it. But I realized like that is a big part of my image, that or my mission is that realize your radiance. It's like that whole, that whole self-acceptance piece of like, yoga is not about making you be able to do a great pose. It's not about changing who you are. It's about like actually really seeing who you are and knowing that it is good,
Yeah.
So
tell me about the feeling there, the emotion that you're feeling.
It just feels really tender, and close to my heart, like, and scary.
It's a young, very young Kim there. How old is she?
7.
Yeah. What is she feeling? What's she experiencing?
Fear and loneliness.
Yeah. What does she need from you right now?
Reassurance, like it's like you don't have to handle it anymore. I'm a grown up now and I'm here, like.
Would a hug be appropriate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Such a beautiful girl. Yeah. Yeah. What I love is that part of us, that girl that we just saw there, she's really the core of your business and your mission. Right? Like bringing her along for the journey, not that like she's not in charge. She just needs to be like the lovable, playful, sweet girl that she is.
Yeah.
Strong and courageous and all that. And you need to be there to support her and love her and keep her safe so that she can just play and enjoy. But that part of you, So beautiful, so innocent. That's what brings the heart, the radiance to your work. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So beautiful. I love that she showed up. Yeah. That's amazing. So it sounds like you know exactly what you need to do, at least in the sense of like bringing that, getting back to that, like realize your radiance and body love and being kind to self and all of that. Like that's your real work. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so then it's just a question of what needs to shift so that that becomes profitable.
Mhm. Like what needs to shift in my mindset to allow that to
Exactly.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe the reason that this is so, I'm just speculating here, but maybe the reason that this is so emotional for you, which is beautiful, there's nothing wrong with that, is that that wasn't always how you felt. You didn't always feel like your radiance, your natural radiance and beauty was appreciated. And you got in the habit of
Yeah.
criticizing yourself.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. And so when you're out in the world doing a business about radiance from a place of you still having like judgment on that part of you that's radiant, yeah, you can see how that's gonna like, well, I'm not, I don't know what your story was, but like I'm not valuable, or that radiant part of me is not really valuable, as you're judging it, you're criticizing, and now you want to put it out there as a way to get the world to affirm to you, or you give it to others because you really need it for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with any of that. But that energy is also going to make it hard, right? It's going to make it
Mhm.
not really, yeah, it's going to make it not connect as much and not be as profitable and all that. So
Mhm.
I think the more that you really connect with that girl and really just cherish her, worship her, and just show her how incredible she is, and hold her and love her and all that. And then with her, hold her hand in your mind's eye, just hold her hand and go out and dance together out in the world as you're bringing this message out there and you talk about it. Like that's gonna, it's gonna just connect
Mhm.
and resonate with people in a way.
Mhm.
It's gonna make everything fall into place.
So what what I'm getting from what you're saying, I just want to make sure I understand, is that I can't like be helping other people realize their radiance on top of, like, I can't cover up what's not healed in me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, I know for me, I appreciate teachers who don't act like they have it all figured out, that are willing to share that they're still struggling with it. So, um,
100%.
but I think there is I'm, this is what I think I'm hearing, is that if she's here kind of wounded and I'm not giving her the attention she needs, then it comes across as I'm like putting icing on a mud cake or something like that. Like I'm not, it's not genuine, because
Yeah.
she needs still some support.
Yes. Close. Close. So I want to make clear, like there's zero judgment on it. There's no like this is wrong and you shouldn't go out or it's not good enough around it. It's more that you're not gonna get, what I'm trying to say is that the more that you embrace and love that girl and bring her along, the easier it's going to be. The more it's going to connect, the more people are going to be able to feel you, the more you're going to be able to make good money doing it.
Mhm.
It's not that there's anything wrong with having, like, we all do what we do because we were broken in that way. right? And
Mhm.
we don't need to wait for some mythical date in the future when we're all healed and all fixed and we can't start teaching before. Like, no, it's not what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's
Yeah.
just that I think the reason that it was tough the last time and that you burned out was because there was an element here that needed to be seen. And this is part of the
Mhm.
wiring as well. Like there, you've probably heard of the archetype of the wounded healer, right?
Mhm.
We're wounded, so we're so busy healing everybody else because we don't really want to heal that wounded part of
Mhm.
ourselves. It's just human nature. There's nothing wrong with that. It's
Mhm.
just that it doesn't work as well as when we do both. And it's so beautiful when we can heal others as we're healing ourselves. Right?
Mhm.
It's a shared journey and we can be with it and we can share exactly what you're saying. Hey, I'm going through this myself and like this is what's coming up for me and that can inspire them and then they share something you're like, "Oh my god, that applies to me." And then you like it becomes
Mhm.
beautiful and you can still be the leader of that. You can still be the person that invites other people on this journey. Doesn't mean
Mhm.
you're better than them, doesn't mean you're like just means that
Yeah.
you took it upon yourself to start this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not that I have been ignoring that little girl or not working with her, but just, yeah. But yeah, maybe I haven't been giving her as much attention as would be helpful, or even just like holding that as I'm uh choosing this path, like being more intentional about bringing it all.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do think there was a piece of the work before that was like I had to present as like, oh, I don't have any body image issues at all,
Right.
or
Yeah.
like food, I just eat what I want, like any of that
Yeah.
stuff. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, so it's like accepting myself wholly as best I can, and there's nothing wrong here. Just like I want people to think there's nothing wrong with them, like there's nothing wrong with me either. So
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And not even in the part of you that thinks there's something wrong with you is wrong. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's
yeah,
exactly it. Yeah. And it's all gonna be in waves and there's nothing wrong with being in denial about the thing. It's just
yeah,
it just is what it is, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's like Pema Chodron says, it's not like we get to some place really swell and we just out there, like things fall apart and they come together again and they fall apart again. And so that's just part of
exactly.
human. So yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like, yeah, thank you. This is really helpful.
Yeah, my pleasure. And it's such a beautiful message. It's such a an important um energy to bring into the world and bring to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and I think
appreciate it.
I have felt like it wasn't a good enough message, which that's totally aligned with that. Like, I'm not
Right.
taking good care of my little 7-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling her that message isn't good enough. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's so common that we judge our gift, right? It's like,
yeah, yeah,
who cares about that? This is not good enough. No.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited for you. I'm so excited.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. It's amazing. All right. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
sharing. It's beautiful.
thank
All
you.
right. I see we got some new faces here. Go raise your hand. Click the reactions tab. Raise your hand. I'll get all of you guys do that right now. I know you all have something. You may not know what it is, and if you don't, then I'm gonna call on you. I'm gonna call on you and force you to talk to me. All right, there we go. Marianne, beautiful. All right, the rest of you, Inger, Dorda, Charlotte, I see you guys. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Let's do it. What's up, Marianne? It's good to see you
Yeah,
again.
yeah, same to you. I was wondering, are you copying Dave Asprey? Do you know that guy, the biohacking American?
I'm familiar with him. I'm not copying him. No. What are you
No, but
saying?
it's just the glasses. I mean, they're
Oh,
very,
oh,
yeah.
got it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got. Yeah. These are blue blocker. I kind of like them. And then like on my website, I mean, you guys have seen my website, but the color is yellow. It's like yellow, cream, and black. So I was like, oh, now it's part of my brand. So yes.
Well, I'm still struggling a little bit with the technical stuff in Simplero with my membership site and style guides and
All right,
funnels and that all that
Marian,
kind of stuff. Yeah,
Marian, stop it.
why?
Stop struggling.
Yeah, okay. But that was what I'm going to say. At least on Monday night, I actually published my evergreen course, which is a course that is going to run. I mean, most of my courses is, like this. It takes in coaching calls and all sorts of things, master classes. But I actually managed to get the evergreen course out Monday night. That is
Nice.
42 lessons that I hope is going to make me both famous and rich.
All right. That is good.
So,
Rich and famous. Yeah. How can I help?
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just listening in. I don't know. I don't really.
Of course.
Yeah, buy a course.
It's one way to do it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I think it's been a little bit
Is that your husband there?
fun. Yeah, he's here.
Hi,
Hey,
guys.
how's it going? Good to meet you. Hey, I have a question for you, husband. What's your name?
Yeah, Michael.
Michael. All right, Michael. What do you think is the secret, the unlock that Marian needs? Just be honest. She can't hear you.
You don't have to talk to her after this session.
What
No,
do you think it is?
she needs to get this cause out and live among people. She is a perfectionist and she wants to make sure that everything is perfect and right and stuff like that. And she just needs to push it.
Yeah. That is probably true because I am a perfectionist and I know I sort of I lose sleep. I lost sleep, yeah, Monday night because I was so afraid that it was not okay and there will be somebody clients calling in and saying that there's something wrong. There's a spelling mistake in this lesson. So
And so, if that were to happen, what would you feel?
I don't know, but when I think about it, I get a pain in my stomach and I feel devastated. If somebody actually had to find out that it wasn't as fantastic as they thought it had to be. So I do have some problems in that area. I would like it to be. And I remember the first course I actually launched in Simplero, that was when I think his name was Damien, and he moved to Argentina. He said, just, out. You don't need to make, you don't even need to make the whole course. You just go ahead and push one lesson and the next day another lesson. But that is something I cannot do. I mean, I need to be in perfect control. So that I guess that is my problem, and that's also why it takes too much time. I mean,
So when you say you cannot do that, is like physically like your arms, your hands, you can't touch the keyboard and click the button. No, what does that mean?
It means that what does it mean? I don't think I can do it. I become hesitant and then I do all these stupid things that I check and I do some other things. I guess it's called procrastination in
Marian.
English.
So Marian, so do you hear my conversation with Kristen at the start of this hour?
Yeah, I did.
All right. So tell me about your addiction.
Well, I am addicted to perfection. I mean, that goes back to my dad. He was he was a principal, and he was actually my teacher, and always had to be better than the rest because he was a principal, and he kept telling me that a
Right.
daughter of a principal had to have good grades and behave and all sorts of things. So I know exactly where it comes from.
And your dad is he still alive?
No, no, no.
When
He
how
still
long?
haunts me though. He's still gaslighting me.
Well, you're gaslighting you.
Yeah.
You're haunting you. Yeah. So how long do you want to keep this going?
I don't want to keep it going, but and I'm working on
Yeah.
it. But I mean, I've been working on this course for way too long. I
No, no,
mean,
no, no, no. Listen, Marion. How long do you want to keep this pattern going? This like bullshit perfectionism crap because of and the story about your dad and all that shit. How long do you want to keep that
no,
going?
but I don't want it to continue. But I
Can we
mean,
just can we just acknowledge that at this right now you do because
I do.
the purpose of a system is what it does. You're doing it because you want to do it. How long do you want to keep doing it?
Wow. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question because I really honestly don't want to do it, but I just do it.
I know, but there's your conscious mind is like, no, I don't want to do it. But your unconscious mind, your programming is like
Yeah.
committed to this. And
Yes.
until you recognize that you're fucking committed to this thing, it's never going to change.
No, that's probably true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
how
what
do
is
I
it
get uncommitted?
by seeing the commitment, by recognizing
Okay.
the commitment. So
Okay.
it provides you a need for certainty, right? Certainty. I got to have everything checked off. Yeah. Does it give you does it provide a need for uncertainty, variety, change? Allows you to shake things up.
Maybe. I don't really know, but no, that's a difficult one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Significance. Does it make you feel significant?
When what?
When you're striving for this perfection?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I do. I do it better than anybody else
Yeah,
if I
right.
have to.
Yeah.
My skill.
Love and connection. Does it meet your need for love and connection?
Nah, I don't think so.
I would think it probably, yeah, right. Because part of it is like, what if they're upset with me? What if it's not good enough? Then I lose the love or connection.
Yeah, that's true.
So the way that you break the addiction is that you see, or the commitment is that you just own that it's there, and you see it and you get really curious about it. Like, how am I doing this? Nobody's doing this to you. It's not your dad. It's nobody. It's you are doing it to you, for you, as a survival mechanism that was useful at one point. It got you here. You're survived. That's great, but is no longer very useful. But you're doing it. See that, own that, see how you're doing it, and then see what needs it provides for you and find another way to meet those needs. Is there another way that you can meet your need for certainty? Is there another way that you can meet your need for significance, for love and connection?
Interesting. Yeah, there probably is, but I have to work on it.
An idea could be, and this is, you don't have to do this, but an idea could be that the certainty is that you're certain that you're committed to the success of your students, to your students getting value. And if you say something wrong, that doesn't matter, because you'll just talk to them and then you'll fix it. But your commitment and your certainty you get from your commitment to your students. Yeah. And maybe you get a sense of significance from just knowing, knowing for yourself who you are, and it's not about having to prove it to anyone, or just knowing that how much you mean to your husband or something else.
Yeah.
Or just how hard you've worked for, how much you've studied and how much you care about your topic or something. And love and connection, again, from just connecting. Because the thing, when you're so focused on getting it right and proving and being perfect, there's not a lot of real connection there. There's not a lot of real intimacy because you have to put up this facade of being perfect. And it actually makes it harder to connect with others.
I don't find it, I think just recently I had one of my students who actually sort of came back to me and said that she's been under doctors and she was completely sort of cured of her diabetes and all her blood sugars and all sorts of things. And that was at that point I connected, and that was very rewarding for me, even though I only gave her the tools. But the fact that
Yeah.
I actually helped her, sort of showed her the way, that was extremely rewarding for me.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I love that. Yeah. And chances are that the more you can just be real with your students and share from a place of passion and love and connection and compassion, people can hear you and feel you, and then it resonates better. And even if you fuck a little bit up and you say, oh, I need to, like, you get something wrong or whatever, who cares? Yeah. Because now they can feel you, they can hear you.
Yeah. And I
actually,
love doing the coaching calls or whatever, master classes and all sorts of the on Zoom, and I see my students. And I also think that was why it was a bit difficult to getting that evergreen course out, because I don't have any interaction with the persons who actually buy that course, because it's just meant to create money for me. That was a very unusual sort of circumstance to be in. But I need some revenue in order to do my other thing.
yeah. Yeah. So, all right. To summarize, what are you taking from this conversation?
That I need to look into the fact that I am overdoing a lot of things. I don't need to be that perfect. I don't need to. I can be more spontaneous, and I don't have to be afraid of making silly spelling mistakes in a course that runs for 6 weeks.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. I love it.
And
Yeah.
she can just look at me as an example.
Yeah, you do all the mistakes.
That's awesome. I love it. Yeah. I heard at one point someone say, like, the perfection is the lowest standard of all because it's unattainable.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So fuck that.
Yeah, I'll fuck that. Yes,
Time to let go. Time to let go. Let your dad be fucking dead. He's dead.
Yes.
Move
Yeah.
on. Yeah. Love him. Bless him. Yeah. Time to live. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Love you, Marianne. You deserve it. You deserve all the fucking joy. Thank you. Dorde, what's up? It's good to see you. Actually, I haven't finished your book, but I started reading it over the weekend and I love it. It's I love your perspective. It's fantastic.
Which one?
The one you sent me.
Did I send you a book?
You did. Yeah.
I didn't.
Wait, you did.
What? What?
It's called Tenbevistel. No, I'm mixing you up with someone else. Sorry.
Yes, I didn't. Sorry.
I got you mixed up. All right.
Oh no.
Never
Unfortunately,
mind.
it was. So I just want to share something, because the last time I talked about making quiet walks in abroad.
Yes.
Today I just bought a ticket for Scotland to prepare 6 days quiet walk in Scotland. And as I told you, like you all, there was these young people coming to my house as a workaway. And then
the couple I know from Birmingham, they just had holiday in that time, so they are preparing the route and coming along. So that's nice. I just need to be quiet, but I need to have some customers for this walk. It will be in the end. It will be in May. So I would like you to suggest some ways to get customer for that trip. Normally, I just send newsletter and I use Facebook. That's all I do.
Yeah.
So what can you suggest otherwise?
Okay. All right. First, because I'm very big on language, and I noticed this, I think it was Marion, you said as well, when you were saying, I need to make money, I need to make sales. Yeah. That's A, it's a lie. B, there's some judgment there. Right?
Exactly.
You don't need anything. You don't need anything.
I will attract it.
Yeah, I want to make some money. I want to make some sales.
Yeah.
Great. Let's talk about that. But the need is actually not helping.
Oh, how good you said that. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
I want to find people. Yes.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. You might be committed to it.
But I did it on the Faroes, and then people just joined in. So it was not difficult to get participant.
Okay. Yeah. Great. So how to get people? There's lots of ways. You said you've been doing ads and sending to your email list so far?
Well, no, I haven't done ads for that.
No. I mean, but in the past, that's how you've been getting clients?
Maybe I've just put it up as an event. I have 10,000 followers and 10,000 that likes me on Facebook. So I have this group.
Got it. So not ads, but just posting organically.
Just posting an event, and then people sort of join in.
I see. And have those been for free or for paid events?
It doesn't cost very much, 200 crowns for 10 days or something.
Oh, wow. Okay. And is that the same here, or is that more pricey?
What do you mean?
So you're saying you want to get more customers, more people for this Scotland event. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the obvious question for me is like, can you just do what's worked in the past, or do you need something new?
I would like to know some other ways. If you have some good suggestions.
Yes. I mean, I do. So the how to get people to hear about what we do. I think there's a module in the program where I talk about this, but there are only so many ways. This is one of the things that messed me up for so many years, because I kept searching for this like magic trick, this magic silver bullet that would just like all of a sudden get people to come to me and buy my shit and all that. Like and it's just, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So the two ways to break it down is, there are plenty of ways to break it down, but the two that I've seen that makes the most sense to me is either you can say, well, you can reach out to people who are warm or cold. People who've warm means they've heard about you, or cold means they've never heard of you.
Yeah.
And when you do either of these, you can do either one-to-one or one-to-many, right? So you can reach out to people you already know, send them a text or an email or call them or whatever. Or you can reach out cold to people you don't know, cold email, cold calling, cold whatever. And then for warm, you can reach out, you can post free content on social media. That's people who are already following you or your email. Or cold, you can run ads and you can get on stages, so in front of other people's audiences. And so those are kind of the ways to do it. The other way to break it down is to say partner paid, partner, and organic. So organic is where you post to your free content, free list, or your social media. And your email list doesn't count in this because these are already in your universe. Partner is affiliates or whoever, referral partners, and paid is you're running paid ads. And then you can do these things through others. So you can have your clients do this for you. You can have affiliates that do this for you. You can hire employees to do it for you. You can hire agencies to do it for you. But that's all you can do. Is literally
that I do it already, I think.
Right. So it's just like maybe you can run ads in a different place, or you can get someone to post about you, or like whatever. But these are the ways. So there's no rocket science. It's like, do you know some people who have your audience that you could be say, hey, would you send this to your audience? And then I'll give you a cut of the money, right? Like that's called an affiliate. That works.
Oh,
It works fantastic.
okay.
Yeah.
I will get the people. I will attract them.
Yeah. But they're only like, yeah, there's no magic here. It's just like doing the thing. And I remember I've heard many times people who do events, it's like there's no like how can I sell 500 tickets to my event? It's like there's no way to sell 500 tickets. There's 500 ways to sell a ticket, or maybe 50 ways to sell 10 tickets. It's just
Yes.
like do all the things and then you get there.
It's about the event. How attractive is it? So we will
Yeah.
get out. If it's resonance and into people's life, they will buy it. Otherwise, not.
Yeah.
It's all about
Yeah.
resonance.
And doing things that are remarkable, like Seth Godin says, is like, when things are remarkable, meaning that there's something that people want to remark on, they want to tell other people about it. Oh, look, I just found this thing, it's amazing, this water bottle that like energizes the water, is like incredible. And then they tell their friends about it, and then that's how it spreads. So the more you can make the thing itself remarkable, the easier everything gets.
And I have these full moon walks, 5 hours at Moon's Clint, and and that is spreading now. So that is going well.
Perfect. Yeah.
So yeah, but
Do that.
yes, I will. What I would like you to send the page you had with these suggestion of how you can build up things. For instance, you can put offer people something, and then they would get something for free, and then they can buy something that sort of you put a paper where you hand drew a certain kind of models, if you know it.
Yeah.
Could you send it in the group?
No, I don't think so. But let me see. I'm not entirely sure. Are you talking about this whole thing is linked
exactly.
This whole thing is linked inside a boot camp. So it's called
okay.
Clients OS. So in the bootcamp website, this thing is linked.
What? No, okay.
Yeah.
What's clients? It's called clients.
Clients OS, Simplero Clients OS as an operating system. So this is the operating system for how to get clients.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. And all the details are in there. Some of it is not might take a little bit of explanation, but everything's in there.
I'm also today organizing a quiet walk in Japan, and she's finding the client, the young girl. So so
that's
not
amazing.
more for me.
Yeah, amazing. All right, thank you, Dorte. I am good to see you, and thanks everybody for showing up here today. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week. It's really fun. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful work. Beautiful work.